Alright, it's time for a garden update. About 4 or 5 weeks since I started them. So about 4 or 5 weeks since I actually planted them. No, I guess that would be about right. About the first week of June. So it's almost been that long. Let's take a look here. So you see by looking at them, I've got them all spaced out now. The beef, what do they call it? Beef blooms. Beef tomatoes are doing really well. They're doing real well. They don't have any fruit on them yet, as far as I know. I haven't seen any. But well, it's doing pretty well there as well. That one actually might have tomato on it. It does on the very bottom. There are two of them actually. So that one's growing pretty good. We've got this one here. Oh, there's another one. Look real close, you might be able to see the tomatoes starting to grow on them. And this one here is the heirloom tomato, or heirloom, or whatever. See, it's got kind of an odd shaped fruit on it. It's doing really well. Got jalapenos here. We've actually got jalapenos starting to grow up on there. And I've got here, I've got some peppers, which I think are not getting enough sunlight, which I'll have to grow those for. Jalapenos are doing well, like I said. This one here is another beef. I wish I could remember the full name of those tomatoes. They're doing pretty well as well. It's thick in stalks. It's really growing well. This is the cucumber plant. I'll give you an idea how I feel about it. I've never been able to grow cucumbers at all, ever. You'll see that they're starting to do some blooming, and hopefully we'll get some cucumbers off of them. Quite active in blooming, but it bothers me because I've never done very well with them. This one here's another cucumber plant. It's not doing worth the rat's ass, really. Got a couple little blooms on it, but that's it. Over here we got the yellow squash, and as you can see, there's some starting to grow on it. Quite a few of them on there actually starting to grow, so hopefully those will turn out well. Get over this. This one here is a zucchini plant. I don't see anything particularly on this yet, but I don't see anything on there. Hopefully this one will grow too. I'm happy with the yellow squash, but I really like zucchini. This one here is a watermelon plant. It's pretty stagnant, to be honest with you. I'm hoping we get something off it, but I'm not going to be surprised if we don't. This in here is a green, I think a red pepper plant, if I remember correctly. It seems to be pretty stagnant as far as growing wise. It's not getting too big, but it has grown about double its size. So that is the garden update. 4 weeks almost, maybe a little less than 4 weeks. So we put them out of the containers we bought them in and put them in here. So they're growing. It's just taking a matter of time. Need to move this one into the sunlight a little bit here. Get some damn sunlight. There we go. Get a little bit of light there. Wouldn't mind getting some green peppers, which we never grown before. So the tomatoes are doing well. I've fertilized these plants. So I fertilized these plants now twice. Just using Miracle-Gro. I know, feel you organic people out there don't want to hear it. But I've just been using Miracle-Gro on them, plant food, all-purpose plant food on them. I'm not going with any organic or anything. The only thing I did do when they first started, I put them in the pots. I used compost mix, manure compost mix, and the soil as well, and just to give it some nutrients because and it's also vegetable potting soil, so hopefully that helped out a little bit. But they're doing really well. Quite surprised for it being 4 weeks in that they look as good as they do for being potted 4 weeks ago, I should say. So hopefully we get some good harvest this year. Next year I want to expand on a little bit. I'd like to try hydroponics as well, but we'll have to wait and see how that works out. It's a little expensive, but all right. I mean, aquaponics, not hydroponics. I'd like to try a fish system, but we'll have to see how adventurous I get. All right, guys. Till next time. I'll see you.